All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Happy Monday, man. It's Motivation Mondays. It's the beginning of the week. It's when we ramp it up and get ready to attack this week and kill everything. Metaphorically, right? Not literally, metaphorically. So we already know what's going on, man. I'm gonna continue to stay safe. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Real quick, man, let's talk about some more Jamal Adams. Now, I put out a video when I said, is Jamal Adams more hype than skill? And recently, the latest buzz around him is the fact that he decided, is that he was pretty much telling someone in a car. They say, "Are you coming to the Cowboys?" And he said, "I'm trying, man." Now, for one, I think that's right now is a Hail Mary. The reason why I say it's a Hail Mary is because, with Dak signing the franchise tag, that's $31 million on the cap. They still got free agents and stuff to sign. They got a lot of stuff to do over there, man. That's why getting a deal done before the franchise tag would be so important, because if you get a deal done, then you can no longer have to worry about that big number. Like you could convert some of that into signing bonus, stretch the cap hit out over the next 3 or 4 years, however long the contract would be, and save yourself some money up front. And then you could possibly trade for a person like Jamal Adams. That's one thing to think about. And Jamal Adams had made it very clear he want top safety money. But I will say this, we also got to keep in account that the New York Jets still haven't even granted him the permission to talk to other teams as far as being traded. So we got to think about that as well. I think Jamal Adams, I think it's like a catch-22 with him. Sometimes it seems like he want to trade. Sometimes it seems like he just want to get a deal done. I think he's a little all over the place with it. I wouldn't read too much into him saying that. I mean, of course, it's a news topic, so the story everyone's going to run with is that he pushing himself to the Cowboys. They said the same thing about Earl Thomas, and Earl Thomas literally went in the locker room and told Jason Garrett, "Hey, if they let me go, come get me." Now, me as a Cowboy fan, I was uber excited. I wanted Earl Thomas very bad. I'm not going to deny that. Even after his injury, even after he broke his leg, I think that was the second time he broke his leg, I still wanted it. But the thing is, we have to remind ourselves is that it's just the Cowboy way of doing business is not necessarily of the norm. A person like, let's say Earl Thomas, for example, a person like Earl Thomas to the Cowboys, in my opinion, could have changed life for the Cowboys, because he brings that leadership that they obviously need, as well as that play on the in the secondary. And I'm expecting Earl Thomas to be major for the Baltimore Ravens this year, without a doubt. I'm expecting him to be huge. I think last year he was still getting, he just came off that broken leg, still getting his footing under him. And I think this year he's going to be solidified, and I think he's going to go back to being that beast of a safety that we remember. And I think got a little bit of chip on his shoulder with everything going on. Sometimes when you got a lot of stuff going on, the best thing you can do is work. And in his case, play. I know that's how it is for me. But another thing to talk about with Jamal Adams is the fit. It's so many different things that run together when it comes to Jamal Adams that we got to remember. Do he fit? Have anybody stopped asking? Because as me and someone else pointed out in one of the comments on my previous video, he's a box safety. Well, I don't know if that's really what we need. I don't know if we're going to do a lot of safety blitzing. I don't know if we're going to have our safety playing around the offensive line, around the line of scrimmage that much. And with that being said, so we still will have the problem of protecting against the deep ball, because we got Woods and but one of them he'll replace. So me personally, I don't know if he's a good fit. Maybe I'm wrong. I get it, man. I get who he is. I get he's he's a charismatic player. He's a spotlight player. He's someone that, comes with the hype. And I mean, coming from the New York Jets, they ain't got a lot to be hyped about over there. But, I do think he's a good player. I don't know if he's reached great yet. And if he even fits with the Cowboys. But then again, it's a whole new defense. This season for the Cowboys is going to be one of the most interesting of all, because we're going to watch a whole different scheme, a whole different way of playing football, a whole different way of doing things. And for the Cowboys, that's new. We've been had the Rob Marinelli and Jason Garrett pretty much going on for so long that it's going to be hard to decipher. But I'm so happy about the changes, about bringing in some football guys. Now, not saying Rob Marinelli is not a football guy, he is. But they're bringing overall football guys, people that solely focus on football and got the job based off their football, not who they know, but actually what they know. You know how the old saying goes, sometimes it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Well, this time it's in reverse. It's what you know and not who you know. And I'm 100% on board for that. The thing is, though, and then we got to think about, you got to think about if they bring Jamal Adams in, right? And let's say they give up a first and third, which at this point, even though at one point I think I was on, you know what? I don't know. If I would give up a first and third if I didn't have, as long as I ain't got to give up Gallup or nothing like that. Okay. Because if you drafting a player, you want them to become a Jamal Adams type player. But at the same time, we don't even know what the new defensive scheme look like. So trying to put him, just grabbing him may not even work with the defensive scheme that they're trying to implement. Because I don't know, it seems like it's going to be a 3-4-4-3 hybrid type of defense. I'm not sure yet. But when you look at Jamal Adams, giving up a first and a third round pick for him, and again, the Jets haven't even said what they want. They haven't granted him permission to be traded or anything like that, to talk to other teams or nothing like that. So this is just, pie in the sky. You know what I'm saying? This is literally just pie in the sky based on what we think the Jets probably would want if they would set a first and a third. And if that's the case, would you give that up for him? If he's a perfect fit for the scheme, that's the only reason I would do that. If the scheme says this type of safety we're gonna have, we need a Jamal Adams type of guy. He could be a big difference maker. He'll be an upgrade from what we currently have now. If that's the case, then you make that move. Because to me, I know some people like, man, we gotta think about the future. Sometimes I think we put too much stock in that. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I feel like we so future that we forget we're in the present, man. You ain't guaranteed 5, 10, 15 years from now. Let's make this happen now. If we got an opportunity to make our team better for the long run, then you make the move now. If the move is there to be made, if the move makes sense. We can't just buy into the hype. I'm going to continue to say that. We can't just buy into the Jamal Adams hype. Yeah, he's getting a lot of press right now because, right now, let's be honest, guys. Everything that happened right now, it's gonna get a lot of press because ain't a lot happening. You know what I'm saying? So ain't really a lot happening right now. So he's obviously gonna get the press and the headlines. Simply telling someone, someone catch him on camera phone on their camera phone footage saying, would you come to the Cowboys? He said, I'm trying. That become world news. Just because of the times we in. Ain't a lot going on in the sports world. Man, we just hope, first of all, we hope we have a season. That first and foremost. We hope we even have a season. I would bet that we will have a season. The reason why I would bet that we will have a season because I don't see NFL owners trying to give up that much money. But more important than anything, man, is safety. So if we can figure out a way to make this, I don't know how you do this and be safe at the same time. But hey, that's above my pay grade, man. Somebody got to figure that out. But I'd love to have a season. But all in all, man, do I think the Jamal Adams thing will happen? I think you got to get that deal done first to clear up the cap space. For no other reason, at a minimum, just to clear up the cap space. You clear up that cap space, and then you pretty much get, you probably have some room to do a Jamal Adams deal. But until then, I just don't see how it's even feasible. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, guys, Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I love you. Let me know what you guys think. Go have a great, great, great Monday. And with that being said, until next time, you guys be good, man.